It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. It's Sunday night, and we are back playing City Skylines in the Lost Valley. This is part 3 of my Formula One racing build. So, welcome to the stream. We're going to do some cool detailing today and have a lot of fun. And this is a really important stream because the new update is coming out. We're going to talk about that starting off here pretty soon. Hello to everybody in chat. V5 is in chat. Liam is in chat. Hello to everybody. I saw a number of you in Claude's stream today, which was a lot of fun. So, yeah, it's been a great weekend. I got my business video out, which I'm always excited about. And now I'm ready to play some City Skylines. And this build, I know this build is taking me a long time to do, but I'm having so much fun doing it. Like, I don't mind that it's taking a long time. Well, you know, and Kylie is always in chat talking about how they spend 4 hours on a build. So, you know, I think I'm doing pretty good on this. So I'm just going to keep chugging away at it and build a Formula One racetrack. Hello, Claude is in chat. Hey, Claude, how's it going? Savage is in chat saying, for once, actually awake in the UK and say hi in person. Well, thanks for stopping by, Savage. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so what I was saying, the new update comes out in 2 days. So, yeah, I hope everybody's ready. The new update is the hotels update. It's going to be really cool. I'm so excited about the new content creator packs. More excited than I've ever been about content creator packs. So just, yeah, lots of new buildings coming out. I'm just excited about the whole thing. But as we know, for people who play with a lot of mods, which is me, I play with 90 mods on this map. You know, when the new update comes out, all the mods break. And I'm assuming, because there's a lot of changes with the hotels, the way the hotels work, I'm assuming there's going to be some mods that break. So just bear with me here on this channel, because come Tuesday, I'm not going to be able to play City Skylines. It's just the way it works. Every update comes out. I have to wait and check all my mods and check all my maps. But the exciting thing is the new update's coming out, and as soon as I can get things working, we're going to be experimenting with all the new fun stuff. We're going to be switching over to my New England themed map, which is very fun. It's themed in the fall because that's going to be like a perfect map to try all the new stuff. So anyway, the point of all of this is that I have 2 days to finish this Formula One racing track. So we're going to work on it as much as we can today, and then tomorrow is the last day before the update, and then the update comes out. And then we'll have to switch to play some Minecraft while I fix all my games behind the scenes. Greg is in chat. Hey Greg, how's it going? V5 says it's going, he says there's no fires within 500K of him. Okay, well, stay safe, man. V5 says I was going to try to go firefight, but they cajoled the army for it. Cloud says 2 24-hour streams? No, we're not doing 24-hour streams. That's something that Claude would do. That's not something that I would do. B5 says canceled. Oh, they canceled the army. I see what you're saying. Okay, let me show you a couple of things I did off stream. So we worked on this whole area yesterday, and one of the things I did was I used procedural objects to adjust this little thing over the finish line. And so I just off stream, I did the same thing with all of these different ones so that we could have things going over the runway all down the straightaway. And it took a little bit of time, so I just did it off stream, but they look really cool. And then while I did that, I also added these fences along the side that have all of the advertisements, so I think that looks really pretty cool. And I just added a couple of like tires, protective strips on the side there. And I also added some of these like race cars on the tracks just so I could get an idea of how everything would lay out. And these are the race cars that Ronix made that come with his pack on the Steam Workshop. So I think they look really cool. Now, Kylie was telling me in Discord, he left a comment saying that these are actually staggered. So I put here, I'll show you. So I put these like little markings on the track to show where people pull their cars up. And so, but Kylie was saying these are actually staggered. So what we're going to do, so we're just going to grab these and I don't know how I'm going to grab these surfaces. These are decals, right? Okay, decals and props. Oh gosh, this is going to be a problem. How come I can't grab these oh, maybe these are the decals. Oh, these are the decals. No, those are the fences. What are the decals? Oh, shoot. Now, what I'm trying to grab... Oh, maybe this is it. No, that's a prop. Oh, my goodness. Why is this, like, all screwing up for me? So these are the decals here, and I'm trying to move... Oh, you know why? I'm such an idiot. They're procedural objects. That's what. I'm doing a lot with procedural objects, and I'm not used to using procedural objects. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. This makes it much easier. All right, so I'm going to grab all of the... These are all the little things. I'm going to grab the cars, too. Okay, so Kylie was saying that you line them up like this. Like the front of the car is at the wing of the previous car. Something like this. And then he was saying that she was saying that there's 20 of them. Okay, hold on. Let's grab all of these. So 20 cars. Is there really 20 cars at the same time? So this is 10. Here's 10 cars. No, Kylie was saying there's like 26 cars. So if we just go... Let me try to line this up as best as we can. So that's like 20 cars. Does that look about right? Yeah, Kylie was saying it should be like 26, but that seems like a lot. 26? I don't know. Oh, I also included some of these other things. So I also included these. I made these little starting lights. So you have like little starting lights when it's time to go. And then I also added these like little cameras so that they can like take photographs when you cross the finish line. So we got all these cameras here. So yeah, that is pretty cool. I'm totally in love with these stands that we worked on yesterday with like the luxury boxes in them. Oh, and something cool, I didn't show you guys this yesterday. Something cool you can do with these stands is you can change the color of them, I think. Oh no, it's not letting me change the color. Oh, maybe I need a different mod for that. Well, that's okay. I like the color anyway, so we'll just leave them as they are. Liam says, you made some changes without us. Yes, I know. I made some changes. But if I don't make, like, these, like, procedural objects changes, like, take a really long time. So, Yeah, it was the exact same thing I did yesterday. So I just did the exact same thing I did yesterday. Oh, something else that's cool. Look at this. Look at this. If I can turn off the lights. This is going to be so cool at night. Look at this place at night. Isn't that cool? It's going to be so awesome. I love this whole neighborhood up here. The whole neighborhood looks really amazing. Oh, and let me show you something else. There's just so many cool stuff about this. So do you remember we built this like town hall building over here? This like really glamorous city government building. But look at the view from the top of this. Isn't this cool? Like you have the view of the waterfront down here, and then the stadium over here, the lovely lake over to your side over here, and the Formula One track in the background. I just think that's so cool. Yeah, so that building has the best view of this whole city. It's really cool. Greg says, Kylie said you need to stagger the start lines. Oh, that's what we just did. Claude says that's a lot of cars for a video game. NASCAR has 30 to 40 each race. At the same time? That seems like a lot. Oh, I got some other cars too. Let me just throw these out here, just because I haven't looked at these yet. All right, so I got 6 new cars. So we'll throw all of these in here too. And I think these can all drive around the track too. Oh, they don't look very good. Why do they look like this? They're kind of, like, they look like they're whited out. Like, this is the Red Bull one. This should be, like, blue. I don't know why it looks like that. Yeah, it's like the black isn't showing up as black. Alright, so maybe I won't use these, because it looks like they're bugged or something. They look good in the Find It mod here. They just don't look good placed in the game. Anyway. Oh, and I got these flags too. It's like little Formula One flags. So we'll have to, I don't know where it would be the best place to put these flags. But I think there's small ones and then taller ones. Yeah, look at, this is like a taller one. Look how tall this is. For sure we should put them out here in front of the entry building. So maybe like out here. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so we would have like this one, and then we have the black one. And then, do we have a tall American flag? Oh, look at this, they flutter in the wind. I definitely need an American flag to go with this. What? Is this a... What kind of flag is that? National flag of Republic of West Valley. I don't know what that is. Okay, oh, that's a very small flag. That's a very small flag. I'm not going to have an American flag that is the same height as these. I can't even find where my normal flag is. Well, I know it's here somewhere. I could just, like, grab it. There's one outside. I know there's one outside the post office in our old town area, which is somewhere over here. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, this doesn't look as big. See how big this one is. Oh my goodness, it's half the size. Oh, look at that little American flag. That looks so sad. No, that is not going to work. All right, well, how big are the smaller ones? Okay, the smaller ones are actually the same size as the American flag. So maybe we could just switch to these ones, although it doesn't look like they're blowing. It doesn't look like it's blowing in the same direction. Okay, well, I will do some research and see if we can do some flag stuff with this. Maybe I'll upgrade to a different flag prop or something. Greg says you should place more bleachers over by the stadium. V5 says the race cars are sticking to the pavement. Greg says, do the cars go through the pit row or just the main track? Savage says perhaps have an avenue of USA flags leading into the stadium. That is a really good idea, Savage. Liam is singing the Star Spangled Banner. Yeah, let me get out that American flag again. Yeah, we could have, like, flags running all down this road or something. Yeah, I mean, I can adjust this, but I like this idea. So we can like maybe adjust this when we build out this whole area. Something else I need to look at is this little bridge here. So we have this bridge and tunnel for the racetrack. And Liam, I think you were worried that there wasn't enough clearance here, but I think there's plenty of clearance. And in fact, I might change this. I put down this prop truck just to see. We got our lovely Red Bull truck here. But I think we have plenty of room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this out of the way. This one too. I'm going to grab both of these. Red Bull will go up on top of the hill for now. Let's go ahead and grab this node and just make it so it's not so steep. I mean, probably that is okay. Let's go ahead and grab this back. I like using these to just check the height of things. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Don't you guys? I mean, there's not going to be anything coming through here that's bigger than this. So we're going to go with that as our new height. And that looks a lot better than it used to. We can actually use our tool here to slope it a little bit better. So we're going to grab the node down here. Slope it up to here. Change from 7% to 4%, which is pretty nice. We're going to go the other way from there to there. 4% on that side. Perfect. Looking good. Looking good, looking good. All right. So now that we've spent almost 20 minutes reviewing where we're at with everything, I want to focus to start with at the curves of this track and do a little bit of detailing, because that's what's really going to sell this as a professional track. And so I want to start with the craziest curve of the whole track, which is this hairpin curve here. And I was looking at this, I was like, I don't know how cars do this. I mean, how is anyone going to do this without killing themselves? This looks insane. This is insane. Do like race cars do this in real life? I mean, that just looks crazy. But anyway, we're going to go with it. It's going to be an exciting curve. We're going to have to put some bleachers and stuff over here. But I just want to focus on like the markings on the road and making this realistic. So, I think for starters, we're going to grab our little piece of green track and kind of extend it around just to give it a little border so we have something to work with in this area. So let me find my green track. Here we go. My green track. We're going to use our parallel tool and parallel it just around the edge here. Oh, wrong way. From there to there. We'll bring it just a little bit closer to the track. And you know what I might do? I might go, let's do it again. We might go from there to here, just to give me some more room to work with. All right, so that just gives you a little bit of a border for us to play with. Now, I think what would be cool is if we actually use move it here. And what happens if I grab this node and move it into the road like that? Does that look weird up here? Oh, it does look a little weird. All right, I think we can fix that with node controller. But I'm going to do the same thing up here, just kind of drag it into the road so it's kind of like more of a smooth transition. I think that looks cool. And then can I grab this? Can I use node controller on this? And I'm wondering if I can just drag this. Can I drag this? What if I rotate this? I can't change any of these numbers. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. All right, well, I'm a little... there's not a whole lot I can do with node controller here to fix this. Okay, well, that was fun. I'll have to look and see if I can make that look a little bit better, because I don't like that little separation. Maybe I could just drag it. No, because it's like connected. You know what I could do is I could overlap it. I could just come down here and just drag it like this and just manually do it so they're not like connected, you know? We'll have to do it like this. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, that looks so good. All right, yeah, we'll just do it that way. Let's just delete this. And same thing, we'll go from there to like over there, and then just drag it around manually. This goes into the side of the road like that. This goes perfectly like that. Look at that nice smooth curve. Now, there's nothing I can do about this one. I guess I could do that one manually too, but it's such a nice curve. No, I'm just going to leave it like that. Kylie's in the chat. Hey, welcome welcome, Kylie. We're working on this bend here. Kylie says Snail Montreal has the lake in the middle, but is also an island. And Kylie's asking V5 if he saw what he sent in Discord. Savage says something to do with the 1976 Olympics. Kylie says there's a grade limit in F1, but it's only for the start finish. Oh yeah, because you guys were talking in the other stream about the grades on the road. Yeah, yeah, Kylie, great explanation that you left in the in Discord. So actually, I think that puts this track out of compliance, because what we did yesterday is we added some kind of steep grades here. So this is probably out of compliance, but I'm going to leave it because I think this looks kind of fun. It's like downhill and uphill and downhill again, and that's pretty, I think it'll be all right. Okay, so the next thing, we have a little bit of room. This gives the cars a little bit of room to run off the road if they need to. But I think I want to add these things called curbs. Here they're called rumble strips. I think they're called curbs and rumble strips, depending on who you talk to. But so we're going to grab these. I'm going to try and do these manually too. So I'm going to curve this around like this. Curve this around like this. And then go down This one's going to be straight. How do you get this to turn around? Probably like this. Oh, I used the wrong thing. Gotta use this one. Oh, that is so cool. How, look at this. It like I just connected this node and it automatically knew to decrease the size of the curb. That is so cool. That is just beautiful. All right, we're going to use node controller, or no, not node control. We're going to use move it to move this closer to the side of the road. Now I'm going to move this closer to the side over here. So this is right alongside the road. Okay, this looks like it should be right in the middle. Right in the middle. Do you have a node here? We have a node here. So go right there. And I lost something. What happened here? We lost something. All right, I'll come back to that. And then this is the other end. We'll move this up this way. Right on the side of the road. Right, this one came down a little bit further. Let's move this one down further like that one. Okay, so let me grab the segment here. See if we can grab this segment. That looks good. Can I pull this? Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. I want to grab the segment of this, and it's not letting me. Oh, shoot. It'll only let me grab the segment of this one or the other one. Hold on. Let me try and get this out of the way. There we go. All right, so if I grab this and try to just move this bumper so it's just perfectly at the edge of this road. Okay, that looks pretty good, pretty close. That looks pretty nice. Pretty spot on. All right, so this one, I might see if I can just delete this node. Yeah, we don't need an extra node because it's just a beautiful curve. Okay, so that's looking pretty nice, and then that is pretty nice. All right, so let's move this green area back. So this should go right all the way to the side of the road. This should pull in just like so. All right, that is looking pretty sweet. It's looking more like a racetrack already. Kylie says, I literally sent the FIA official regulations dead. Not the part. That part is fine. The grade limit only applies to the pit straight. Claude says, if you hit those white and red bumps, you get a speed boost. That's what AI told me. Liam says, why have a pit in a race? If your car needs a pit, you shouldn't race it. Kylie says, according to the FIA appendix, the gradient of the start-finish straight may not exceed 2%. Where is the apex curb? Claude says, Kylie is the Moshe of City Skylines. Love you, fam. Remember the old days of Kylie and my City Skylines? She made me build some pretty good things. Kylie says also, why is there a curb in the way of the runoff? That's how you cause deaths. Cars go over high curbs, they turn into airplanes. And Claude is laughing. Well, I mean, I'm no expert, but the way I understood this... Okay, hold on. Let's do some more work here. the way I understood this was that there was gravel. So if we grab our surface painter brush, there was like a gravel pit that extends over here. So my understanding is the cars go here, and if the car is going wide, first of all, it will hit the curb. If it goes over the curb, there's a little bit of a runoff area. If it goes over this, it goes to the gravel area. And if it goes over the gravel area, then it hits the tires. And I have some tires too. So I thought in these difficult curves, we can use our, I have these like red tires. We kind of curve around the edge here as like an extra block. Yeah, am I thinking about that wrong, Kylie? I thought that was kind of the point of the gravel. I forget what they call them. They're like gravel pits or something at the edge of these kind of like curves. Let's delete this note again. Yeah, so I think that would be kind of cool. And then we can have these tires kind of go... Oh, I still have this selected. Yeah, so we can run another line of tires down over there and down to there. Oh, wrong thing. Shoot. Shouldn't have done that. Let's try this again. So like there, then use move it, and drag this out to here. That out to there, and maybe this is a little bit wide here. So we'll bring that in just a touch. That is a beautiful looking curb. Then we can paint the rest of this gravel so there's a nice big gravel pit. And yeah, so my concern with this whole area is that this is such a tight curve. I just wanted to make it safe in case somebody has an accident. Savage says, shouldn't there be deep patch of gravel around the curve? I think you're right, Savage. Liam says, fly me to the moon. Kylie says, you make the curbs follow the racing lines. They don't hang outside. They would dive into the inside of the track because it's faster that way. V5 says, I don't think there's a raised curb. Kylie says, sausage curbs. Curbs are naturally raised as well, unless they are just painted. Liam says, sausage is making him hungry. V5's got to go. Kylie says, also you have to have a gap or two in the walls near the gravel, so in case someone bins it into the gravel, the marshals have a way to retrieve the car. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, we probably should have a gap. Hold on. Let's... Yeah, so we'd probably leave this like open down the edge here. So maybe this is a way they can get on to the runway. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, let's go. I think you're right. There would be, the curbs would be on the inside too as well, I think is what you're saying. So let's do that. Let's grab some more of these curbs. Racetrack rumble strips. So are these directional? I don't think they're directional. Yeah, we'll just use them like this. Okay, so let me go from there to there. Same thing on this side. We'll go from there to there. Then we will use our curve mode. Go from there to there, and then back down to there again. Okay. So now we just use move it and line everything up so it's nice and beautiful. Oh gosh. And it's getting wonky again. Okay, so that's pretty much in the middle right there. We just need to slide this up to the curve. Slide this side up to the curve. And put this on the side, like right there. I think that looks pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. So my idea was on all of the craziest curves, we would use these red tires, and then we would use these. We have some more of these white tires that we could use on some of the more subtle curves. Like maybe we have like this big old curve around here. Maybe we could use like white tires around these. I think these are pretty intense here, so maybe these could be like red tires around there. We also have these racetrack barriers we could throw in too. I don't know if we would need racetrack barriers. Oh no, these we'd have to put the fences. These come with the fences. That's what they're for. I think you would have the fences on like the straightaways. I mean, unless you would have well, you could put fences around here too. So I have these fences on these straightaways here. Let's focus on this. This is I think is going to be a high profile area because number one, you can see this from the stands. This is a really great visual. You can from the stands, you can see both the pit area, the finish line, and this really crazy bendy section of the track, which is really cool. So let's see if we can make this work. Now, first of all, we're going to need some kind of concrete wall here to contain the hillside, because the hillside is pretty steep right here. So let's find some kind of wall that makes sense. Wall? Let's look at networks. Okay, we have concrete retaining wall. Maybe this will work. That does look pretty nice. Concrete retaining wall. What else do we got? Overpass support wall. How does that look? That's a little bit more bulky. That looks a little too bulky. I feel like they would just build like a wall like this. That's a smaller wall. It's a stone wall. No, we're not going to use a stone wall. Yeah, this concrete wall is, I think, what I'm looking for. Oh, what's this? Sea defense wall. Ooh. Ooh, this might be cool. Shoreline required. Nope, gonna use anarchy. Okay, that looks really grungy. Oh, and it's breaking the terrain too. Okay, we're not gonna use this. Yeah, we'll use our little wall here. So I think what I'm gonna do is let's use this as the parallel road function. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna go from here all the way down to here. Oh, wrong way. From here all the way down to here. Then we'll increase the distance from the road. Probably... Yeah, that's probably enough. Do you think that's enough? I think it is. How does that look? I can't even see it. Oh, it's like in the ground. Okay, that's not going to work. Well, maybe let's raise it up. Let's grab all the nodes and raise it up and see what that looks like. Let's go node by node. Is that the end? I guess that's the end. Okay, so let's raise this up. Are these all the same height or no? I don't think so. I think some of them are like weird heights. Oh my goodness, I might have to do all this manually. Yeah, we're gonna have to just go through and eyeball this. Okay, so let's take these one at a time. So this is gonna go all the way into the ground. Or at least a lot lower. So then it goes up into this guy. Okay, that looks decent. Let's run down. We'll go over to here. We'll lower this guy down. Now this one, I feel like we should add a node here. Let's add a node. Just so I can control this better. Then I'm going to grab this guy, raise this guy up a little bit. Yeah, like that. And then grab this node and lower this guy down. Something like this. Yeah. Yeah, that's looking much, much nicer. Claude says he likes it. Nice. Kylie says you need to flatten the hills and have more runoff space. You don't want them throwing themselves to their death. That's not anywhere close to enough runoff space. You give them like 20 meters of space before they throw their cars into a concrete wall at 150 kilometers per hour. I'm going to put like tires here to block it. Okay, hold on. Kylie is concerned about runoff space. Let's look at this before we do any more with this wall here. So let's go back to our green thing. All right, so I would like to put in green stuff here just so we can keep track of our runoff space. So if we do our parallel roads, parallel networks here, we go from here down to here. reduce that. Hit enter. Then we'll go back and do the other side from there to there. Enter. Okay, so there's some decent runoff space here. Then we're going to have tires, and then we're going to have the wall. So I don't know. I feel like that's going to be enough. And we're going to put the curbs in too as well. Let's put in the curbs. So the curbs go like that. And then I should just be able to grab these nodes and bring them in here one by one. Just in like that. And, oh gosh. Maybe I should do this. Bring that in like that, bend this in like this. Oh my goodness, I love Move It. Just allows you to do all this like fine tuning detail work. That really makes a difference. All right, that looks good. Got this one going in right there. Perfect. Okay, this goes in right about here. This one, oh, let's take this and bend this out. Bring this node right into here. Bend this right into here. That's not really... Is there... Why is... What? I can't get this curve exactly right here. That's good enough. Okay, then this one should go like this. Okay, that looks good like this. This needs to bend out. That moves in like this, and this is like facing the wrong direction. Can I just turn this around? This is invert segment mode. Can I use this on here? Yes. Oh, perfect. So the invert segment mode on network multi-tool changes the direction of these. That is really cool. All right, so there is one. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Yeah, let me just grab it, and we'll throw this in. We'll do it way up here. All right. Then let's use Move It and move these guys around. Claude in chat says, I don't watch F1. How fast do the cars on the curbs, or how fast do the cars go on curbs in miles per hour? Kylie says, you think 2 rows of tires would stop a 750-pound carbon fiber box hurtling at it at high speeds? They can go upwards of 200 miles per hour into braking zones. They can also go from that speed to a reasonable braking speed in less than 3 seconds if the drivers don't mess up their braking points and lock up. Issue is when they lock up, it's difficult to get out of the lockup. All right, so let me just throw these in. It's a nice curve around there. This should be a nice curve to here. Bring this guy right to about here. Yeah, that is looking really sweet. Oh, by the way, while I'm working on this, yeah, if anybody, if anyone is not watching Claude from Chicago's Planet Coaster streams, you should really watch them. Oh my goodness, Claude, you had the best stream today. You were making a financial office for your Planet Coaster Park, and it was so funny. Just like the whole stream. It was a lot of fun. So I highly recommend his streams. If you don't watch Planet Coaster, it's kind of like City Skylines, but you're just building like a theme park, which is kind of fun. All right, so there we go. We have the different, we have the bumpers, the curbs on either side. Let's go ahead and put the red tires. And what I might do, oh, this is going to be so awesome. I love this. Create parallel mode. We'll use the wall. Can I grab these nodes? Yes, I can. Okay, so from here. Oh, will it not? Oh, it's not going to let me on the wall. It won't let me right here. I can do it from here, though, I think. From there? No? Is it not letting me? Oh, it is. Okay, great. So we're going to go from this end all the way to this end. Oh, it says it's not connected. What? There we go. All right, so there are our tires. We can kind of see them in there. Let's push the tires back out toward the wall. So that's what it's going to look like. We'll have all these tires up here. Yeah, we're going to go with this. All right, so we have all those red tires on that side. And let's do the same thing for this side down here. So go from there to there to there to there, all the way to the end. Let's go. Then let's extend it so it's like the same distance on the other side. Extend it out. So something like that. That's looking pretty cool. And then let me see if I can if this will like affect the land at all. Because I would like this to be... See, like the tires go up a lot. But maybe that's kind of realistic. I mean, it's going up like the hillside is going up. Let me just try something. What if we grabbed this? Grabbed this node. Grab that node. We did Control H and set it to the same height as that. Oh, it's not terrain conforming, so it doesn't do anything. Okay, yeah, it doesn't do anything. All right. I mean, I don't mind that. I know Kylie doesn't like this because this is like, it's like built into the slope of the mountain, but I don't know. I kind of like it. Taco Time's in chat. Hey man, welcome to the stream. Tim is in chat. How's it going, Tim? Claude says, thank you. Apparently everyone was playing City Skylines like you said. Fired. Greg says, you're only plugging Exact because you are the CEO of his park. Yeah, maybe that's why I enjoy it so much. But I'm telling you, that Claude's roller coaster park is going to be making bank. I'm telling you. All right, so let's grab our gravel brush again. Let's go ahead and pump in gravel along the sides here. So there's a little bit of a gravel runoff area if they overshoot any of these roads. So we'll have gravel on that side. We'll have some gravel on this side. We'll have some gravel down here. And some gravel up here. Now, question. Would there be fences over here? I know there's like fences here. So like this is all fenced in, right? Because the fans are like right here. So there'd be fences here, obviously, to protect the fans. And there's going to be people walking around here because there's going to be a parking lot in here. So yeah, so I guess there should be fences along the side here. So let's go ahead and grab some fences. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work because this is so curvy. Oh, let's use these. These are the racetrack fences that come with this. So maybe we can use our parallel tool again. Let's see. Let's see if this will work. Grab this node. Yeah, it's working. It's working. So let's go all the way down to the end. All right, so this gives us a little fence. Let's extend this out. Man, I'm using all my mods today. Okay, that's like a perfect little distance there at the end. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. So we got another extra little segment in there. Cool. Wow, there's a lot going on there for sure. All right, so there we go. Another cool little section that looks like death for anyone who's going to drive down these roads. All right, let's. That's a lot of work on the curves. I'm going to continue to work on those as we go here. I wanted to experiment a little bit with this area here. So this is the main. This is obviously our finish line here. We got our cars. We got all of our starting spots now. We increased the number because Kylie said I should increase the number, so those look good. But here, I was wondering about the markings to go into the pit stop. So this is the pit stop area here. And I think there would be something. So let's grab our intersection marking tool. Now, unfortunately, you don't have the ability very much to add a whole lot of lines on here. Oh, it says there are no lines at this intersection. Create a line between 2 points. Wait, is it not letting me create a... Oh, no, there we go. I was doing the wrong thing. So maybe this will be... Oh, no, that's a solid line. Can I change this to a dashed? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so maybe this is a dashed line. And then maybe we take this and curve it out to here. No, I feel like this would be a solid line. And then let's hold Alt. And, wait, no. Hold Control and move this out so that more into like the center of the road. So that as people come down, they can see, oh, I need to take this lane to go into the pit stop. Now, these, I do want to drag these a little bit closer to the edges here. Let's go ahead and grab this one. Nope. Grab this one, drag it down to the edge. We'll do the same thing with this edge over here. We'll grab this and, oh, nope. That's not what I want to do. Drag this over to the edge so it lines up with that. Perfect. Yeah, I like that little addition. So let's go ahead and do that to the other side as well. So draw a line straight across from there to start with. That'll be a dashed line. And then a line from here out to the edge there. Make that a solid line. Drag this to the edge. Drag this to the edge. And drag this one into the middle. Cool. That is a nice little addition there. All right. Kylie says, I don't like the curves because it's literally risk to driver safety. Oh my goodness. Okay, Kylie, what do you think I should do to these curves? Kylie wants me to level out this hill. I love this hill, Kylie. I don't want to get rid of this. Tim says, I couldn't play Skylines on the PC today. Well, Tim, you only have 2 more days to play it before the new update comes out. Then it's going to break all of our mods. Taco Time says, track is looking good, Z. Liam says, the drivers assume the risks. Tim says, is that the same that Few Candy used? Yeah, I think Few Candy used all these same assets. Taco says there'd be a lot of dark tire marks, too. Oh, we could add some of those in. V5 says, okay, back. The curves area has no space for cars to decelerate. If the car stops, then the driver's brains will still be moving, hit the front, and will crush their brains. Okay, it looks like V5 and Kylie are saying the same thing, but you know what? I'm not going to change this right now. I like it. Taco Time says, I think some tire marks would look good if you feel like that. I like the curves. Tim says his game keeps crashing. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, it's very frustrating when this game crashes. I've had my share of experiences, mostly just with mods. I've never had a vanilla game crash, but obviously when you use mods a lot, it does crash. Now, this is not the same distance here. Why did I do this? There's a little bit of a space here and no space here, so I think I need to move these fences. Let's use our Move It tool. Let's grab this fence here. Just drag it right up against the green area, just like that. We probably need to do these too. Yeah, let's grab this one and drag both of these right against the green area. Just pull this in so it's more lined up with that. Let's grab this network and drag it down like that. Okay, that's nice. And then let's do the same thing on this side, because this is... that needs to be brought in line too. Okay, so that looks good. But we should double this up, I'm pretty sure. Let's take that and copy this and move it down over here. How does that look? Oh, perfect. That looks so good. All right, let's experiment a little bit with the cars. I want to see these new cars, if these new cars will come out. So let me just add some more routes in here. So as you can see, I have a couple of different routes here for some different cars to come out. But let's just use one of these lines. So did it add the new cars in here? Yes, these are all the new cars. Okay, let me just see if these work. We're going to change all of these to different cars. W12, A5. I picked the same one twice. All right, I'm going to let the game run and see if these cars come out of here. Oh, they're driving around right now. Okay, a car's coming into the pit stop right now. And then a new one should come out. There's the other one coming to the pit stop. All right, here is the new car. Now, does this look like it has the right colors, or is this grayed out too? No, that looks pretty good. So why do the props look so bad and these look good? Maybe it's the sun? Let me pull up the prop. No, it does look... I think it still looks kind of grayed out. Wouldn't this be like a darker blue color? I don't know what's going on here. So that is this one. Oh, it looks better than this, the prop version. But I still don't think that's the actual color. Because the Red Bull color is supposed to be... Like, we were looking at the Red Bull truck over here. Yeah, the Red Bull color is this. That's the color it's supposed to look like. I don't know what is happening. But, like, the colors on this are not right. So, unfortunately, I don't think that look at the detail on these, though. It would look cool if these work, but for some reason, I don't know why these colors are not working. Claude says, can we see the cars drive now? Yeah, we're working on the cars right now. V5 says it's the TBI section of the track. Greg says he likes it. Get it? Liam says, I went to a crash and a Formula One race broke out. Tim says it wouldn't even load even after unsubscribing. Taco says the hilly curve section is thumbs up. It will add some skiddies to the track and driver's pants at the same time. Savage says pit lane entrances have a chevron leading in. Really? Chevrons. I think I have chevrons. Yeah. These are... Oh, no, this is a sign. These are signs. No, I have, sure I have, like, chevrons. And I have to look for them. I don't know exactly where they're at. I do not know exactly. Tim says he's unsubscribing. What? Oh, I think he says he's unsubscribing from his mods. Liam is upset about the loop. B5 says your cars are sinking into the track. Yeah, a little bit they are. Liam says, I think they should drive the other way around the loop. Then they could create a time warp in the continuum. Taco says, let's take the ride anyway. Greg says, move the props off the track and see what happens. I'm bummed about your post. Savage says, don't take my word for it. It's over 20 years since I followed F1. B5 says, I think Zach is using curbs. They should be rumble strips. What do you mean? I think they are rumble strips. What's the difference between curbs and rumble strips? Okay. So these new cars aren't going to work. Sometimes assets just don't work. So, well, and it could have to be with my lighting settings, you know. Like maybe these look good with vanilla lighting settings, which I don't use. So there is that. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to delete all these too. Why can't I select these? There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, got those out of there. Let's go ahead and reset the cars. Okay, so we're going to go back into our line overview. So these are my I have three different routes. And I have that so I can have three different colored cars. So these cars will be red, these cars will be yellow, these cars will be green. Okay? So we're going to set them all to the different models. So here's model A. Here is model B. And then here is model C. And these three models are the ones that Ronix69, who developed this track, made these models. So these all are these ones here. And they look almost exactly the same, but they have slightly different markings between the three models. And so they'll just show up as the three different colors that I had mentioned. So now we have to figure out how many we actually want on the track, because we're going to want more than 3. So Kylie had mentioned there's like 20 cars. So we should have like a lot, is what I'm thinking. So let's go ahead. Right now I have it set up on default to 1 car per track. But you can control the number of vehicles by adjusting the budget down here. So if we say... If we said 8 times 3, that would be 24 cars. So let's say each one needs 8 cars. So we'll have 8 cars on A. Eight cars on B. And 8 cars on C. All right, now I'm going to let this run, and we'll see what happens. And I'm just going to delete these props here, because I can always put them back later. Or you know what I might do is I might just move them off to the side. Let's just grab them and move them over here for now. I can put them back later. All right. So we have an open runway, and then we have our first car coming out. And let's see what happens here. So it's pulling out. They're checking the engines. Got a second one. Oh, we got more cars a coming. They're all getting ready to go. Oh, someone is holding up. Someone's holding up the pit stop. What is going on here, guys? What is going on here? Okay, I think they're going to stagger until they're all ready to go. But look at how many. Look at how many are going. Okay, these guys went 2 at the same time. All right, so you can kind of see them. They're already starting to whiz around the track. We got 2 more going. More are coming out. There's more and more and more. I think this is maybe too many. Okay, this guy almost stopped at the finish line. Or he did stop at the finish line. All right, so we're going to go, let's go ahead and ride the track. Let's go ahead and use this guy's field of view. And we'll go ride this and see how it drives. It's going pretty fast. Okay, here's the hairpin turn. Wow, that's intense. All right, we're going over this curve. All right, this is the danger zone. This is what keeps Kylie up at night. Okay, going. Oh my good. Oh my goodness. How are we not dead? How are we not dead after that? All right, we're going around the big curve here into the straightaway, and then we're gonna go take a pit stop and sit in this line. All right, yeah, what I might have to do is this might just be too many cars for this to handle, because I don't see this line ever going down. Oh, there 4 went at the same time. Okay, this might be working, because I like the look of that. I like 4 cars going at once. That is pretty fun. So maybe this might work. All right. As this is going, I'm just going to do some more adjustments to this wall here. So we were just grabbing the nodes around here. Okay, we have a node here. We should add another node right in here. Like right there. Oh, no. Oh, it's okay. Oh, that about gave me a heart attack. Okay, raise that up a little bit. Then this we're going to raise down. Or raise down. No, we're going to lower that down. This one we're going to lower down. And then we'll grab this node. We'll lower this down. And then this looks pretty good around here. Where's the next node? Is there not a node? Oh, so I guess it's all the way to the end. So we will let's add another node in here. I think maybe right there. Oh, shoot. I hate getting errors. It just freaks me out every time. So now I can grab this node, lower this down. And then this will lower way down into the ground. Like that. All right, I think that looks pretty cool. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bunch of greenery behind this wall to kind of hide some of these, some of the slopes and stuff. And this is going to look so much better when I have like a lot of greenery. But let's find some good trees that look really nice in here. So I'm thinking maybe something Something like a medium-sized tree. Like, these are pretty nice. How big are these? Yeah, these look pretty nice. I'm not going to be able to put it too close to the wall. These look very detailed. Is there anything that's not as detailed? I don't want to, like, kill my computer. Those are nice, too. I might use these in combination. Look at those, like, zooming around. They're so cool. All right, yeah, so if I do, like, a bunch of these like this, just, like, around the edges here. And every once in a while, sprinkle in, like, a taller tree like this. Oh, this is, like, a smaller tree, actually. Make a taller tree like this. Just to give it a little bit of oomph. Actually, put 2 in there. Maybe throw in... Oh, that's too small. It's going to need some more. Yeah, really full like that. And yeah, I want to put like more of this, like just around the edge, like here. And again, throw in a couple other bushes and trees along here, just to vary it up. What about this one? What does this one look like? Yeah, that's slightly different too. Yeah, just very thick and lush and green. So look at that. Isn't that cool? So yeah, I want to keep doing this like along this whole thing. I'll probably do some of this off stream. But yeah, just to give you a sense, like this is going to look so nice. Now I don't want to put anything on this side because I don't want to block the view from the people in the stands over here. But yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. So we're going to go with that. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of things we need to do still. We need to do the area with the parking. I forget what you guys called it. The area where, you know, the teams have their trucks and things. We haven't done anything with that. So we need to work on that. We'll come back tomorrow for the final day before the new update. So that's going to be it for me. Let me catch up on some of these chats. Claude says, race time, we would be dead. Yeah, it does seem to, now that I've ridden the track, it does seem to be pretty dangerous. I think Kylie had a point. V5 says, can you use TMP to move the speed up to 150 miles per hour? That's a good question. What is the speed on this track? It's normally no speed limit. Oh, so they're going as fast as they can possibly go, V5. There's no speed limit. They're just going super fast. Savage says that's chicane. Taco says, wow, that came out really good. I like Selyang Hills. V5 says the wall should have had big red spots on it. Oh my goodness. Greg says from blood smears. Taco says the giant ball thing grew on me as well. You could put some distance between the tire barrier and the concrete wall if you wanted to. Savage says you could build a death care center on the hill, self-delivery. V5 says no matter how you range the barricades, the wall is too close to the track. Taco says have a coroner's car on each corner. V5 says you need a hospital for the curvy section. Greg says it's the paddock. Oh, that's right. You called it the paddock. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll work on the paddock area, which is this in here, which I think will be really cool. Now, unfortunately, like what you guys are saying is that the cars might accidentally just ram through the barriers here, which is going to be kind of unsafe to have the paddock here, but that's just the way it goes. Okay, they're just going to have to not run off the road. Okay, so I don't know what else to say. Taco says, can we drive in the track again? We'll do another drive around the track tomorrow. Okay. That's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Taco Time and Greg and V5 and Savage and Claude and Liam and everybody who stopped by the stream today. Special thanks to Kylie because you've been posting so many great suggestions in Discord. I really appreciate it. That's it for me. I hope you guys had a great weekend and are looking forward to an exciting new week. It is update week, so I am excited for it as well. Everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.